All right, so today I want to talk about the most important thing, how to burn belly fat. It's not as hard as people think, but there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people are doing in the gym that they don't need to do. You guys have to understand, everybody has different body type, and especially this one exercise, every single person I see in the gym does it. They grab the dumbbell in each arm. I'm sure you have seen it too. They put it to their side, and what they do, they lean to the left, lean to the right. That is not an ab workout. All you're doing is training that the fat in your love handles, you're training to stick out more. The only time people actually does that and where it comes from is a lot of professionals, before they go on stage, they want this to stick out more, so that's why they do that exercise. And it gets transferred into the real world, and people just say, oh, I see a professional do it, so let me do it too. No, but today, let's break down belly fat. All right, so there's a lot of stuff you could do to burn belly fat and to get rid of your love handles. Even though I've been training for years, I still have a little bit of fat all the way in the back, and I know it's probably not a lot to complain about, but getting rid of your love handles is very hard to get rid of, especially if you're doing the wrong exercise. So today I want to break it down and show you guys exactly how the body actually works and what's the best way to do it. But before I do that, and before I go in the other room and show you some of the products that I actually recommend, let me guys show you how I look before I go to the gym. It's not about just putting on a t-shirt. Hold on, let me put this down. You probably can't hear me because the mic, okay. But I actually wear this, and there's a lot of products you could actually put on. I'm going to discuss it later on. But before you go to the gym, strap up. You want this part of your body to sweat more than anything else. So just by putting on a waist trainer, you're training your body that way. It's not about just going to the gym and just saying, I'm gonna do my sit-ups. A lot of people think just by doing sit-ups every day, that's gonna take care of it. It doesn't. Sit-ups is very limited. It's all about your nutrition. So, all right, so let's discuss it. And do not think that I'm doing this and then I'm gonna walk around the house. The only time you're supposed to wear this is when you go into the gym. So, let me break this thing down so you guys can understand it a little bit more. All right, so I'm sure we all know by now, your body hates to get rid of the extra fat that's in your body. It actually tries to hold on to it as much as possible. And even though a lot of people might think that their stomach muscle, the fat around their stomach muscle is the worst one to get rid of, it's actually not. But I'll go into that in more detail in another video. I just want to concentrate on belly fat. But people don't lose weight to get healthy. I know a lot of people are going to tell you, you got to lose weight to get healthy. No, you got to get healthy to lose the weight. That's the best way to do it, because if you do it the other way around, you're just going to gain all the weight back. So you got to get healthy first. Eating the right type of food. Make sure you're not stressed. I'm going to show you guys some little secrets that will help you in the process, but do not misunderstand this video by telling you to wear this and put it on a cream. Let me take this off, because I don't want you guys to think that this is how I'm dropping everything. I walk around. I only put that on when I'm going to the gym. So you got to lose weight to get healthy. The extra weight that you're putting around your midsection, it is a side effect. Just like when you take a prescription drug, you have side effects. It is a side effect of what you're actually doing to your body. Whether you're not sleeping enough, whether you're going through stress, or your cortisol level is high, it is a side effect. But let me just break this down so you guys can understand and realize that it's not about I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of sit-ups and my stomach is gonna go flat. There's a reason why it doesn't work. Okay, so this is your ab muscle right here, right in the middle. And surrounding it, you have two different types of fat. This is your subcutaneous fat. This is the one that makes your stomach actually stick out. This is your muscle right here, your ab muscle. and this is your visceral fat right here. This right here is your visceral fat. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen people, they have the abs and everything developed, but their stomach is still sticking out, and that's because it's a visceral fat. It's not the subcutaneous fat. When you start showing your ab muscle, that's when your subcutaneous fat is low enough so that your ab muscle sticks out. So when you get rid of all of this right here, your subcutaneous fat, that's when it starts sticking out. But your body is going to hold on to some of the fat. So your visceral fat, you probably lose half of it, but you're never going to get rid of everything. So by taking a fat burner to reduce everything throughout your whole entire body, it's not good for your heart, it's not good for your liver, it's just not overall good for you. So, but there's certain tricks. I already showed you guys this thing I wear around my stomach. But what are the supplements you could actually take to help you out through this process? Let's go in the other room and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, let me just start by saying there's a lot of supplements, you know, that people are going to tell you you could take to help you burn belly fat. Vitamin B6, it does help, but is it going to help enough? No. Vitamin C, where is it? It's not enough, but it does work. So you could take a combination of vitamin B complex, you know, that actually does work. But to be honest with you guys, none of that stuff is going to work. Let me just show you. It's not a supplement. Y'all going to think this is crazy, but if you do your research and find out, it's actually hemorrhoid cream. Yes, the stuff you put in your booty hole. If you read it, if you look at the ingredients and see exactly what's in it and what it actually does, you'll realize why this thing works. Now, you wouldn't need a lot, and you can't use this for long term. You could probably use this okay, let me just tell you guys the truth. A lot of people you see on stage, this is what they use 2 weeks before they go on stage to shrink their midsection and shrink everything down so their abs stick out more. I'm sure you guys have seen in a magazine, you'd be like, wow, I'm not gonna curse, but how the hell the person get their abs to stick out that much detail? Hemorrhoid cream, the same thing to shrink your booty hole. It's the same thing you could actually rub on your stomach. And I actually have done this many times before I go on stage. You just use a little bit amount, you rub it in, just like that. Then use your waist trainer to put around it. The amount of sweating it actually does, it causes that area to burn more fat, and it causes your abs to stick out more. Now, it's not a long-term fix, it's a short-term solution, because you can't use this every single day to keep on burning and burning. This is something that you got to use for like 2 weeks and then stop, and then use again and then stop, because it does have side effects just like everything else in life. So you can't just use this over and over again. But if you want to see a quick results and you're about to take some pictures or go on stage, this is what they're using, and they're not telling you guys. It actually does work. I learned about this, first time I heard about this, I'm sure you guys heard models before they go on stage, they used to take this and rub it under their eye to get rid of the bags under their eye. I've tried that too. It actually does work. So it's really not a supplement. The supplement's only going to work 10%, but the hemorrhoid cream that you get from Walgreens, I don't need to put up a link because it's just any whole hemorrhoid cream. Just make sure it's the cream and not the gel, because the gel is kind of sticky. The cream actually goes in and burns faster, but any whole hemorrhoid cream actually does work. And I know it sounds funny, but do the research, look it up on the internet, and once you try it, you will not be disappointed. See you guys on the next one.